Hello guys, it's Robert here. Welcome to a new video. Are you looking for a job abroad but you're not sure where to go to? Do you speak several languages and you have the flexibility to go to one country or another? In this video, I will be sharing with you the salaries for a waiter for 4 different countries: Spain, UK, France and Sweden. Why waiter? Waiter is an easy job, specially designed for students. There is a lot of demand for it in summer and it doesn't require much experience. If you stick till the end of the video, I'll share with you exactly how much I earn for each summer I worked in each of the different countries. Are you ready? Let's dive into it. The first country we'll be looking into will be Spain. Spain is the country I live in, but I personally have never worked here as a waiter before. Therefore, I took the example of one of my friends who has been working in a campsite here in Catalonia for the past 2 summers. The hourly wage he was getting paid was of €7.88 an hour, which included the base salary and also the tips he got. Over a month, considering that he worked 40 hours a week, he got paid €1,350.86. But that's not all. He also had free accommodation and food during his stay. So basically, these €1,350 were for him to keep if he wanted to. He didn't have any additional expenses because his basic needs were already covered by the company. I want to add 2 more things. The first one is that here in Spain, you can do lots of extra hours. So if what you want is to earn a lot of money, you can. Second thing I want to add is that I think that his job is very well paid and has very good conditions compared to other waiters that might be working in small restaurants, for instance, in the city of Barcelona. But as I already mentioned, this is just my personal experience and from the people I know. So it might not apply to all jobs, but you have a bit of an idea. Second country is the UK. For those of you who don't know, in the UK they have very well established minimum salaries depending on the age. And you can see that in a table here. If you are under 18 years old, you can expect to get paid £4.35 an hour. If you are from 18 to 20, you can expect to get paid £6.15 the hour. And if you are, for instance, over 25 years old, you get paid £8.21 an hour. These are all the minimum you can get paid for. This table has been changing year by year. So this one, for instance, as you can see, was updated on April 2019. I went there during the summer of 2016, right when the Brexit was voted. Initially, I was meant to be a lifeguard for a campsite, but I ended up working as a waiter there. A funny thing is that they didn't realize I was 17 years old when they hired me, and they thought I was 18. At that moment, the people between 18 and 21 years old were getting paid £6.70 the hour, and everyone above 21 years old was getting paid £7.20 the hour. So, as they had made this mistake, I ended up getting paid £6.70 the hour, which, if we translate into euros, is €7.50 per hour. Over a month, working 40 hours a week again, it's €1,285.71. If you are under 25 years old, you're probably thinking that it's better to go to work as a waiter in Spain than in the UK. And you're right, but what happens when you turn 25 years old? Then, it is much better to go to the UK, because you'll get paid almost €10 an hour, while in Spain you would only get paid around €7.88. And which were the benefits that I was getting besides the wage? Actually, none. I only got accommodation on the campsite for €135 a month, which I had to pay from my wage. But the good thing was that I could work as many hours as I wanted, and at that time all I wanted was to improve my English and to get money. So that was perfect for me. The third example is France. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad. It is also from my personal experience. I went there on the summer of 2017 to work as a waiter in a small town called Divonne-les-Bains, close to the border with Switzerland. What I got paid was 10 euros an hour. And if we translate this into 1 month, considering that I worked 40 hours a week, which by the way I didn't, I would have earned 1,714 euros and 29 cents. And you might think, wow, that's a lot. But as I mentioned, I didn't work these 40 hours because in France you can only work 35 hours a week. Besides that, as benefits, I got free food and free accommodation, which that was very good. From the countries that we've seen, comparing how much you get paid the hour, France seems like the best one. And it is actually. But the thing is that you have a limit in France. You can only work 35 hours a week, or at least in the place that I was working in, they were very strict. So I could not try to earn more than that. While in the UK or Spain, if you really want to, you can work many more hours to try to get a higher wage. The fourth country is Sweden. In this case, it was my sister who went there to work. She was in a restaurant very close to a lake in the central part of Sweden. What she got paid was 8 euros and 50 cents an hour. Again, this is net, including the base salary plus the tips. If we translate this over a month, considering that she worked 40 hours a week, it comes up to 1,457 euros and 14 cents. Plus, the benefits that she got while she was working there were very good. The company paid for the flights from Barcelona to Sweden and back home. Also, she got free food, she was accommodated in a house together with 4 other waiters, and she had a car at her disposal. Good thing as well from her experience, she could also do extra hours to get paid more. As I said before, now I will be sharing with you exactly how much I earned in each summer. For each of the places I considered 2 months, although in some cases I spent more than 2 months there. So for instance, for Spain, my friend, he made around 3,000 euros for the whole summer. As I was mentioning before, in the United Kingdom, I managed to make 5,500 euros. I was working pretty much every single day, around 12 hours, and I didn't get days off because I didn't want to. So really, that's just to prove that if you really want to work and get money, you can. It's just that you really need to work very hard for it. In France, I made only 3,000 euros, mainly because of what I mentioned. You can only work 35 hours a week, and I was not allowed to work more than that. Finally, in the case of Sweden, my sister managed to make 4,000 euros within 2 months, mainly because she was allowed to do extra hours, not as many as I managed to do in the UK, but still enough to make around 2,000 euros a month. To sum up, if what you want is to get paid very well per each hour you work, the best place you can go to is France. On the other hand, if what you really want is to make a lot of money, out of my personal experience, the best place was the UK. But again, I want to point out that these are just my personal experiences and that you cannot extrapolate them to each and every single job offer that you will get in these countries. One final thought is that when considering going to work abroad, most of the times it's not only about the salary, but also about the fact that you will get to practice a different language, right? So there's not a better country than the other, it all depends on what you really want. Go for it! Go earn money, gain experience, and learn a new language. It's perfect, right? This is the end of the video. I hope it helped you know which are the salaries you can expect for these different countries working as a waiter, and also which is the allowance in terms of how many hours extra are you able to do for each of these countries. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it and subscribe for the new videos that will be coming soon. Thanks!